Hey guys, this isn't my Texans preview. This is just me talking about my team and what I think is a good idea for my team struggling this year. To start off, what I'm going to talk about, this morning I watched NFL Network. I watched the top 10 most motivational coaches, and I was watching that. I mean, you can tell that there's no motivation from the coaches and the Dallas Cowboys staff. Wade Phillips is the quietest coach on the planet. I would almost rather take Tony Dungy than Wade Phillips. I mean, because Tony Dungy at least was a great coach, and he won a Super Bowl. But Wade Phillips, he's just not motivational enough. And I thought, why can't we get a Jon Gruden? We had a Bill Parcells, it didn't work. Then again, Bill Parcells didn't have the players that we have right now. He didn't have Miles Austin. He did have Miles Austin, I think. Yeah, he did have Miles Austin, but Miles Austin wasn't what he was, last year and then now this year. Miles is not disappointing, except for the drop out on Sunday. But Tony made a dumbass throw. Miles should have caught it, but there's no motivation. There's no discipline. And Shango even talked about this on his last video. He's sick of celebrations after first downs. He's sick of celebrations in the touchdown. He's sick of celebrations when the tacklers celebrate even though we're losing. And I get that, and it's no longer a talent. I mean, remember, it's been a process this whole year. Remember in the beginning of the preseason, it was just red zone problems. Then we got deeper into the preseason, then it was just lack of offense. Then we got into the opener, and we thought, okay, it was just vanilla offense in the preseason. We got nothing to worry about. They haven't opened up the whole playbook yet. We're going to be okay. They lay a dud in Washington. And that game was clearly organizational fault, or the organization's fault. That was clearly the coach's fault for losing that game. That was a heartbreak. Chicago game at home in front of all your fans made me mad. And if you saw my last video, that one was in a heartbreak. I just was mad. Everyone was just flat out mad at the Dallas Cowboys. Because that was also the players just not playing well. You can say Tony threw 372 yards. Yeah, because he finally got into high gear when it didn't matter anymore. I mean, players that are not supposed to fumble, drop passes. And then you look at the coaches, you look at the sidelines, and you think if that was Jon Gruden's team, or if that was Bill Parcells' team, or if that was Mike Ditka's team, he would not be sitting there with just a frown on his face. He'd be yelling at their asses. He would be just beating the shit out of them with verbal comments, making them practice overtime, and letting them know why you're in the NFL and what you need to do in the NFL to succeed. You know what? In high school, I was always the rocker kid. I never got to play football. I look back now, and I think I should have. I would make a hell of a quarterback. Maybe I should try it for the Dallas Cowboys. No better than Tony Romo right now. But you know what? I know the game now. I know what to look for and what not to look for. What's a good sign, what's a bad sign. Wade Phillips, the future's a bad sign, including Jason Garrett. The best thing about our coaching staff, I believe, is our special teams. But Jason Garrett not running the fucking ball. Wade Phillips seemingly doesn't really care or gives you vague answers about the team. I am petitioning all Dallas Cowboys fans. We get together and we petition. We get Jon Gruden in Dallas. That's who I want in Dallas. Because it's essentially the same story with Tony Dungy and the Buccaneers, you know. The talent was there, but they could never get over that hump. Talent was there. Come on. Warren Sapp, Rondé Barber, everyone was there. But Tony Dungy's a really nice guy didn't help him because they're a mental team. Then comes in Jon Gruden. He's a hard ass, no bullshit, and they win a Super Bowl. I don't know. It could work. Just saying, it could work. I just wanted to say this. I mean, it's been aching at me all week, and I believe it's true. We need a new coach and or offensive coordinator. I don't even care if we keep Wade Phillips as our defensive coordinator because his defensive coordination is better than him being a head coach. That's just my opinion. You know, this team is struggling. I don't see us making the playoffs going like this. Right now, I'm predicting 7-9 or 8-8. Anyone who said 13-3, I'm sorry, but that's just not going to happen. Not going to happen. All right, I'll make a Texans and Cowboys preview. I guess on Saturday night, and I will see you again then. Okay, see you guys later.